What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Man, what does Donald Trump need to do next? Guys, I had to jump on here real fast because, as everybody knows by now, there was a shooting that happened. President Trump was involved. And guys, the first thing I thought is, what does he do next? You can go to a lot of other YouTube channels and talk, and they're going to talk about the political side of this and who may be to blame, and is it an inside job? Is it the Biden administration or whatever? But I think the first thing I'm doing right now is I'm hiring a security company to watch my Secret Service detail. Because you don't get to me like that unless somebody inside was okay with that happening to me. And that's the one thing you're going to learn about life, right? It's got to be somebody next to you that's going to open the door for somebody to attack you. And that door might only stay open for a couple seconds, but there's always got to be somebody that's going to allow an enemy in to shoot you. So the first thing I got to do is hire me some security that's going to watch this government-funded security. The second thing I'm doing, guys, is I'm picking my son, Donald Trump Jr., for vice president. Because the only reason you taking me out is because you know you can control my replacement. So the second thing I'm doing is I'm picking Donald Trump Jr. as my vice president, because now you just gonna get a younger version of me. Guys, this thing is crazy. We shouldn't even be talking about this. If you go down to some of my playlists, I just literally did a video on why Trump and Biden should actually play that golf match and televise it. And like Trump said, give $1 million to the charity of Biden's choice if he beats him. That's the kind of rhetoric you should be having. But what's happening right now, guys, is if Trump doesn't make these two changes, okay, I'm hiring private security and I'm choosing my son for VP. If he doesn't do that, sometime, man, you got to have somebody watching the people that's watching you. And guys, just as a business owner, there's people working for you who hate you, can't stand you. And in your personal life, there's people next to you who can't stand you. And they always willing to take a deal that can possibly destroy you. What Trump needs to do right now is recognize they coming for him. Politics, guys, most of the people who are in politics operating off of emotion. In business, you got to operate off logic. There's people that I choose not to do business with, but I don't want to pull out a rifle and kill them. They ain't that important to me. There's employees who work for me that I don't like, but I don't want to pull out a gun and kill them. But politics, they will do whatever to get your vote. And that's what makes this more dangerous than anything else. And a lot of these guys have never operated in business, so they've got protection. They've got guaranteed salaries. They live in a bubble, so they don't care about what's happening. And again, guys, it doesn't matter what political side of the aisle you're on, but we don't even really teach civics in school anymore. Nobody really knows how government works anymore. The government, since the news has become a 24-hour marathon, these guys just want to be celebrities. And they want to be television stars without the responsibility that comes with it. I'm not going to say that the rhetoric needs to cool down on both sides. What needs to happen is that the voters, us, need to start recognizing that these guys are not, no matter what side you vote, these guys are not saviors. Anything you want to do in your life, you got to do it. Thinking that somebody else can do it, thinking that somebody's representing you, ain't got nothing to do with it. But what everybody got to understand right now is that Trump just became Tupac. He just became Tupac. Not when Tupac got killed, but when Tupac got shot the first time and lived. And you can talk about the wound, you can talk about it just grazed him, it doesn't matter. This thing went down on national TV right before our eyes. And if Trump doesn't realize he's target number one and make some changes, and guess what, guys? I don't want more Secret Service protection. Secret Service is the one who let this guy shoot me, right? I don't want to choose a vice president from the list that I've seen, because none of y'all gonna love me like my son will. My son is stuck with me throughout this whole situation. I'm choosing Don Jr. for vice president. And guys, one of the things you're gonna find is this rhetoric is not gonna stop. It's just gonna ratchet up. Turn on your TV right now. This is the only thing on the news. So Trump better know the next time they come, it's gonna be a more accurate person. It's going to be a more accurate person doing that shooting. And one of the things y'all going to learn, man, is it's always somebody in your camp or working in your camp that's going to open the window for somebody to take you out. And that's the one thing I saw right? Yeah, I'm glad the guys jumped on him and protected him. Same thing if it happened to Biden. But it shouldn't even get to this point. And the more and more they break this down, guys, this thing is ugly. This thing was not an accident. This was planned. This was planned, and somebody had to open the door so that it could happen. Y'all get down in the comment section, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something, man? What do y'all think Trump's next steps should be? Right? What do y'all think his vice president should choice should be? What do y'all think he should do about private security and all this kind of stuff in addition to Secret Service? Man, I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'll go holla.